everyone, my name is Awang Ridwan bin Effendi and my matrix number is a BA25110436. Today I would like to present our group discussion on the main message of the novel The Strait of Lawyer by John Grisham. Based on our discussion, each member of our group has a different interpretation of the main message in this novel. Although our view differ, we all agree that the novel carries an important lesson about humanity and social responsibility. In my opinion, the most important theme in this novel is social justice. The novel highlights the struggle faced by the homeless individuals and shows how they are often ignored or treated unfairly by the society. Through this message, readers are encouraged to become more aware of vulnerable groups and show to how greatest compassion towards them. However, Afif focused on Michael Brook's personal transformation. He believed that the story demonstrates how a person can change their values and prioritize after understanding the difficult experience by others. According to him, Michael's journey teach readers the importance of the empathy, self-reflection, and personal growth. Meanwhile, Ayman believed that social inequality is the central theme of the novel. He argues that the story clearly illustrates the gap between the rich and the poor and how wealth and the power can influence people live. Joshua offers a different perspective by emphasizing human dignity and respect. He believed that everyone individual deserves fair treatment regardless of their social status, occupation, or financial background. On the other hand, Brandon highlights courage and moral responsibility as the key message of the story. He believed that Michael Brook's decision to leave his comfortable career and stand up for vulnerable people demonstrates the importance of doing what is right even when it involves people's sacrifice. Although our interpretation differ, we all agree that the author wants readers to develop empathy towards disadvantaged individuals and become more aware of social injustice. Overall, The Strait of Lawyer is a meaningful novel that inspires readers to become more compassionate, responsible, and social aware individuals. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Afif Daniel bin Muhammad Wasli. My matric number BA25110-250. After discussing the themes and message in The Strait Lawyer, I would like to share the favorite character chosen by each member of our group and explain why they are meaningful. Firstly, my favorite character is Michael Brook. I admire him because he experiences significant personal growth throughout the story. At the beginning, he is focused on wealth and career success. However, after meeting Mr. and learning about the struggles of homeless people, he becomes more caring and compassionate. For example, he helped Antoria family by providing essential items such as clothes and toys. This shows his kindness and willingness to help others. Next, Joshua's favorite character is Mordecai Green. Joshua liked Mordecai because he is a kind-hearted and dedicated lawyer who spent his life helping homeless people. Mordecai worked at 14th Street Lawyer Center, where he provides legal assistance to those in need. He also volunteered at shelters and helping homeless families during difficult times. Michael even described him as a lawyer with a heart, which shows his compassion and dedication. Moving on, Ridwan's favorite character is Devon Hadi, also known as Mr. Ridwan believed that Devon Hadi represents the struggles faced by homeless people, although his actions during the hostage situation were wrong. His story highlights the hardship and injustice experienced by the homeless. For example, he became more homeless after losing his job and being evicted from the warehouse where he lived. During the hostage incident, he questioned the lawyer about wealth and helping poor people, showing his frustration and social inequality. The next character is Lonte Burton, who is Aiman's favorite character. Aiman likes Lonte because she is a loving and devout mother. Despite being homeless, she always tries her best to care her 3 children. She even fought against the eviction because she wanted to protect her family and their place to stay. Her tragic death, together with her children, deeply affected Mikhail and motivated him to help homeless people. Finally, Brandon's favorite character is Sofia Mendoza. Brandon admires Sofia because she is hardworking, responsible, and always willing to help others. At the 14th Street Law Center, she handles file, phone call, and assists clients efficiently. She also helped Mikhail support Ruby by connecting her with Naomi Women's Center. This shows that Sofia is reliable and plays important role in helping those in need. In conclusion, each character contributes important value to the story. Mikhail Bru.
Hello, my name is Brandon Chongkaseng and my matrix number is BF251102253. Today I'm going to talk about our opinion on the proof and example in the novel The Street Lawyer. So first of all is my opinion. I think the author shows the main message through the sad lives of homeless people. And the best example is the Britton family, who died while sleeping in their car because they had no home. I think the events are believable because homelessness and eviction happens in real life. I also think this story is different because it shows these problems through the eyes of a rich lawyer, Michael Brooks. But Joshua thinks the author shows the message through Michael Brooks' change because Michael leave his job to help homeless people. Joshua also thinks this is believable because people can change after seeing the truth. He also thinks the story is different because it teaches readers about kindness and justice. Moving on to Ridwan and Afif, they think Mordecai Green shows the main message. The best example is how he always helps homeless people even though he does not earn much money. They also believe this is believable because many people choose to help others. They think the story is different because it shows that justice is about helping people but not only winning cases. Finally, Aiman thinks the author uses suspenses and emotional sense to show the message. The hostage scenes and the Bruton family tragedy are the best example. Aiman thinks these events are believable because similar things happen in real life. He believes that the story is different because it mixes suspenses with an important social issue. In conclusion, we all agree that The Street Lawyer teaches us about justice, kindness, and caring for homeless people, even though each of us has a different opinion.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Aiman Shukri bin Abdul Manaf, BA 25160700. Today, I would like to talk about the author of the novel The Street Lawyer. The author of this novel is John Grisham. He is an American author and one of the most successful writers of legal thriller novels. His books are popular all over the world because they combine suspense, courtroom drama, and important social issues. John Grisham was born on February 8, 1955 in Arkansas, United States. Before he became a full-time writer, he worked as a lawyer and was also involved in politics as a member of the Mississippi House of Representatives. Since he had real experience as a lawyer, he understands how the legal system works. This knowledge makes his novels feel realistic and believable. John Grisham has written many best-selling novels. Some of his most famous books are The Firm, A Time to Kill, The Pelican Brief, The Client, The Runaway Jury, and The Rainmaker. Many of these novels have also been adapted into successful movies. His stories usually focus on lawyers, judges, court cases, justice, corruption, and the challenges people face in society. In my opinion, knowing about John Grisham helped me understand the street lawyer better. Since he was a lawyer himself, he is able to explain legal issues in a way that feels authentic. While reading the novel, I noticed that the courtroom scenes and legal discussions were very detailed, which made the story more convincing. I also think that John Grisham wanted readers to think about social problems, especially homelessness and poverty. In The Street Lawyer, he does not only tell the story of a lawyer, but he also shows how homeless people struggle in their daily lives and how important it is to fight for justice. This made me realize that the novel is not just about the law, but also about humanity, compassion, and helping people who are less fortunate. Overall, learning about the author gave me a better understanding of the novel's message and themes. It also made me appreciate the story more because I know it was written by someone with real legal experience. I would also be interested in reading more of John Grisham books in the future because I enjoy his writing styles and the important lessons in his stories. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Joshua John. My matrix number is B825160737, and today I'm going to talk about what we learned from the novel our group read, which is The Street Lawyer. I'm going to talk about my idea and my groupmate idea. And what I learned from this novel is that I learned about we should consider about other people too before we do something that can lead to our own destruction. Every decision that we made have their own consequences, so before you do something, think twice first. Also, I now know better about life, that life is precious to all of us, but we also can see that the rich people has more power than average people, as they can control everything with just money alone, but different things for the poor people. They're always getting looked down, so that's why they're always getting looked down and less opportunity to grow. And yes, I will recommend this book to a friend. This is because the storyline and plot and character are so interesting to read and to know about it. This book also gives so many advice that we can learn and use it in real life too, so that we can be a better person next time. The storyline is a bit complicated but easy to understand, and the plot twist is very interesting and it will make you shocked. Trust me. But Ayman, however, think that from this novel, he learns that society should care more about homeless people, and by helping people and showing compassion can give life greater meaning and happiness. This is because he thinks that by helping people that are in need can make your life feel more happier, make the people you have feel safe, and doing good thing will bring you a good luck and a blessing. And yes, he will promote this book to his other friend, and Ayman think that this novel will bring many joy to everyone and will taught every reader a life lesson and a very nice advice for their own personal life. And last but not least, let's moving on to Afif's point of view. He said that he also learned so many advice that he apply into real life. He said that even though many people, especially the rich people, always look down on poor people, but I also think that some rich people always there to protect and help the poor and homeless people so that they can feel more safe and gain their self-confidence back. So that also from that also they can build themselves back. Afif also said that he will recommend this novel book to his family and friend. Afif said that advice that he get then apply to his life, then maybe other people also can have their own realization to be a good person too. That's all from me. Thank you.